How do I know if my HVAC system is using auxiliary heat or emergency heat?
Hello, and welcome to our tutorial on HVAC systems. Today, we're going to explain how you can determine if your HVAC system is using auxiliary heat or emergency heat. This knowledge is essential as it can help you better understand your system's efficiency and your energy consumption.
What are auxiliary heat and emergency heat?
Let's start with understanding what auxiliary heat and emergency heat are. Auxiliary heat, also known as supplemental heat, is typically used by heat pump systems when the outdoor temperature drops below a certain point, and the primary heat pump can't maintain the desired indoor temperature on its own. It provides extra heat to help keep your home comfortable. On the other hand, emergency heat is a manual setting on the heat pump thermostat. This setting is used when there's a problem with the primary heat pump, such as when it is not functioning correctly or when it is too cold outside for the heat pump to work efficiently.
How to identify if your system is using auxiliary heat?
When your HVAC system switches to auxiliary heat, it's often indicated on your thermostat. Many modern digital thermostats have an aux heat or M heat light or indicator on the display. This indicator usually lights up or flashes when the system is operating in auxiliary heat mode. The use of auxiliary heat can also be accompanied by an increase in the energy bill since it often uses more energy than the primary heat pump system.
How to identify if your system is using emergency heat?
If your system is using emergency heat, the emergency heat light or M heat setting on your thermostat will usually be lit. This setting is manually turned on by the user, so if you haven't switched it on and it's still lighting up, it may be an indication that there's a problem with your heat pump that requires professional attention. Remember, running your system on emergency heat for extended periods is usually not recommended unless necessary, as it can be significantly more expensive. In conclusion, to determine if your HVAC system is using auxiliary or emergency heat, your thermostat is your best guide. Look for the respective indicators on the display panel. And remember, both auxiliary and emergency heat usage can lead to higher energy costs, so it's essential to monitor your system's operation closely. I hope this video has been helpful and clear in explaining how to identify the use of auxiliary and emergency heat in your HVAC system. Stay warm and be energy smart.